Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another episode where I review fountain pens. Today I have for you two limited edition Waterman Paris fountain pens. I have done the unboxing several weeks ago, and now I'm ready for a full review of the two models. You probably know I bought them second hand. They came in their original pack. This one has a little bit of wear and tear, but this is in a bad condition. But they are their original cardboard boxes. And what did I pay for both of them, guys? I paid 376 lays. So for one of them, I paid 188 lays. This means I paid around 38.70 euros or 38.66 American dollars. Let me tell you a bit about them. So this is a special edition by Paris Waterman dedicated to the famous French author of science fiction work Jules Verne. And I think they came in the market in the early 1990s, and you will see the design is based on Waterman Reflex. So the model is a Waterman Reflex, and practically, I think based on what I see here, so based on what I see on the original box, guys, there were four versions of this fountain pen. Of course, they made also roller balls or ballpoint pens. I'm not so sure about them, but I've seen them on the internet. But they were practically based on four novels of Jules Verne. And you see, this first one is based on the model From the Earth to the Moon. This is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is 5 weeks in a balloon. And this took me a while to figure it out, but I think that is from the novel The Master of the World, and it's like a flying machine. So I think that those were the four versions based on the Jules Verne novels. And here, guys, I have the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea one and 5 weeks in a balloon. So I still miss the other two versions, and I hope someday I can buy them. What do they go those on the internet? Well, I saw a bid on Katawiki, the site, and one similar model in its original box was sold for around 120 euros. Let me start with this one over here. So you can see it had some little legs made out of a transparent plastic that holded the fountain pen. Here you see here this decoration, and I think that this is it. Let me check out. Sometimes beneath this no, so it's there's nothing hidden beneath the cardboard box. This is the fountain pen, guys, and I believe, yes, based on the drawings on it, this is the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea version, because it shows the Nautilus submarine with an octopus encircling it. And let me see. So here a part of the submarine, and you can see the tentacles of the octopus. Here we have Jules Verne right at the base of the cap, and here we have a propeller of the submarine, and here some nice like windows to the submarine, and this is it, guys. So like I told you, it is based on the Waterman Reflex model. The Waterman Reflex model is an interesting model. It has at this side this hexagon, like you see, and it continues in the same shape right through almost the end of the cap, but the end of the cap is perfectly circular. You can see here round. I like this beautiful clip, and I like this beautiful like a ring. It stands out from the body of the fountain pen. I think those streams are 23 karat gold plated. And if we look closely on this ring, we can see engraved on it Waterman. And that's it, only Waterman here. The cap is pressure fit, guys. It reveals this grip section. It's quite nice, made out of all of shiny plastic, black plastic, and we can see the beautiful nib, guys. On it the logo Waterman, and engraved on it Waterman France, and even the size of the nib. In this case we have an F nib. I tried to clean this fountain pen. Whoever used it, I think it used orange ink, so probably I will try to find some ink cartridges, the red version, when I will do the writing sample with this particular model. I will leave it right over here. Let me put its box over here, and now I will show you the other box. So it is practically the same box again, the 4 novels depicted here. If we open it, we can see another beautiful Waterman, again Jules Verne over here, and this is the team. Oh, interesting, guys. So this combines 2 teams. So the cap is based on that projectile in a shape of a rocket. So it is from the Earth to the Moon novel. And let me zoom on it, guys, for you to see. So this is that cylindrical one. This is the moon depicted right over here, and the stars. And this is the blaster of the rocket left behind. And interesting, the barrel, we have the balloon, so definitely 5 weeks in a balloon, the famous novel, and right here a volcano erupting. Quite nice. So maybe, guys, I'm not so sure, but I'm quite certain that this is the octopus based on the cap and on the barrel. Maybe, but just this is just a maybe. Maybe the cap is from another edition. There's certainly, you can take them out, and I think they are compatible because they are based on the same model. And you can see I can put them right over here, and they match perfectly. So returning to our fountain pen, it is the same as the other. So based on the same model, Waterman Reflex, we have the same clip, beautiful clip, the same hexagonal ending with that W thermically engraved on it. We have the same beautiful 24 karat gold plated ring here, and this is the nib We have again a gold-plated Waterman France F nib, a steel nib, and a nice little feeder, a plastic feeder over there. I'm quite curious to see them right, guys, and I will use different types of ink. Let me tell you, they don't have proprietary ink cartridges, so you can use them with international size ink cartridges, and I think I have a few of them right over here. I also have here a model Jinhao 51A fitted with a converter, and I will see if the Jinhao converter is compatible with those ones. I don't think so, but I will certainly give it a try. So before I will do the writing sample with those beautiful fountain pens, I will leave the dimensions on the screen. Being the same type of a fountain pen, there should not be many differences between them. You can see the same size. As a reference, guys, I have here a Mont Blanc 146, and you can see that the Mont Blanc is slightly fatter than those fountain pens, but a similar length to those beautiful pens. Of course, this is a piston filler, and we have here a cartridge or ink converter type of fountain pen. So let me put the fountain pens right over here. I will change also the angle of the camera, and after that we will do the writing sample. So let's change the angle of the camera, guys, for you to see better. Yes, like this. Okay, like this. I have here some notepad I can use for the writing sample, and here I have some ink cartridges, and let me take a red one, and let me see what else I have here. I have also those blue ink cartridges. They are from German firm. I received from a friend of the channel. So also one of these. For the other one, let me put them right here, and let me see. So if I'm not mistaken, this had that orange ink in it, and I will try to fit this ink cartridge. Whoa, it had residues of that previous ink because I tried to flush it before I used it. Let me see right now. Let me just try to see if it writes, and yes, it writes quite nice. Good. So this is the first one. I will cap it and put it right over here. And for the other one, I promised you guys that I will try to see if this Jinhao 51A, which has an ink converter, would fit our model. So let me take it. Let me see. In comparison, oh, I don't think so. No, because you can see a standard ink cartridge in comparison with this Jinhao. But I will try, guys, because I promised you to test if it works. Okay. So definitely I think it will stand there, but it will lose ink. I'm not so sure. Let me see. So I will operate this like this and see if we can write with it. I should expect a little drop of ink. And let me see, guys. I want the ink to reach the nib and the grip section, but let me see. Well, I think the ink is in this space over here, and I should expect it to fall from this part. Let me zoom, guys, for you to see better. So I will try to... Where is the ink going, guys? Yes, I will definitely do a mess. Oh yes, I'm lucky. Look at... Yes, and it's spilled right over here. So it should work like this. Let me see. Yes, definitely it works. So maybe I was wrong. But I need to see something, guys. So now I will detach it. And I bet that if I do this, it will contain ink. Well, apparently not. So maybe it can fit this. But now I'm curious, guys, because if it fits this, what about this international German cartridge? It fits also this one. Interesting. So let me get rid of that little stain over there. And let's see. Let's see, guys. I will first start with the other one. Okay, I've done a little mess on my desk with this other one, so I will clean it up. Definitely put it back on the Jinhao 51. This amber fountain pen. And now let's return to our pens. So this has a little bit of stain here. Good. But where is... Oh, I've lost it. So this I will put right over here. Let's start with the version 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. And I will give a little zoom, guys, for you to see better what I'm doing here. So this is a Waterman Paris. This is the Reflex model. And this is the special edition, special Jules Verne edition. And this one, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. So, what do we know about this fountain pen? Made around in the early 1990s, made in France. It has a 23 karat gold plated steel nib, and we know it's an F nib because the producer engraved the F on the nib. Now guys, let me see if we have some flex to this nib. So no flex to it. It seems to be like a juicy nib, and you can see that it is quite juicy. And now let's test if we have some line variance. So here no pressure, and here we start to put pressure. So no visible line variance. Being a juicy nib, guys, it should do a great signature. So right here, quite nice. And let's see how we can reverse write with it. So reverse writing. Well, I'm quite surprised. Definitely a possibility. It writes like an extra fine. And no scratches, no loss of ink flow. Definitely you can reverse write with this piece. Now let me tell you about the Fox. So, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Definitely a nice writer. And now let me see the other one. Remember guys, we have also an F nib, and I've just fitted with an ink cartridge. So first let me test it if it writes. So yes, it writes. So the same thing, we have a Waterman Paris, also a Reflex model, but a special edition, special Jules Verne edition. And this is a strange one because it's based on two novels. So the barrel definitely from 5 weeks in a balloon, and this is a trip, so from the Earth to the Moon. And yes, again, let me see if I can fit here, from the 1990s. Again, 24 karat gold plated steel nib, and again an F nib. So I will try to see, but it should compare with the other ones, so you see for yourself. No flex, the same juicy nib it should be. Yes, maybe a little bit more juicier than the other one, but it depends also on the ink containing the cartridge. Okay, and yes, let me do a signature with it. Quite nice. Let me see if we have some line variance. So no pressure and pressure, again the same as the other one. And now let me see if we can reverse writing. Definitely a possibility. So basically the same nib as the other one. Let me tell you about the quick brown fox. Let me just change the angle of the camera. And now the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. What can I say, guys? A wonderful fountain pen. It has a super nib. It flows, and it is a good nib, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this review. If you've enjoyed this review, please subscribe to my channel to support my activity. Again, they cost me around 40 euros or 40 American dollars a piece. So definitely, if you see them under 50 euros, I think you should buy one of them, especially if you've grown up reading Jules Verne novels like I did. So guys, what can I say? I will try to write with both of them. I hope I can. So what can I say, guys? Thank you for your time. Let me see. Have a nice day wherever you are, my friends. Let me do a little smiley face. Okay. So have a nice day, my friends, wherever you are. I will see you again at the next episode. Till then, bye bye, and God bless, my friends.